Good morning, friends. It's Wednesday, December 21st, and I know that because it is my first day of Christmas break. It's actually not morning at all, though. It's noon. I wasn't gonna vlog today, but I've wanted to make this vlog for a while, and I realized, if not today, when? I actually have a lot to do, though. So, first of all, you can probably tell from the title of this video, but I'm gonna give you guys some tips on bulking. Like what to eat, what supplements I take, all that kind of stuff, because I get questions about it all the time. And so I think it would be helpful to just have all those tips in one video. So I'm gonna do that. I might make a little like Christmas something recipe later. I leave in like a day, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that yet, but I might. But yeah, I have a lot to do, so it's gonna be one of those videos where I give you guys random tips as I go through my day. And you guys seem to like those. I think they're more entertaining than just like me sitting here and talking to you. But right now, I actually have to go get some stuff taken care of with my car, and I'm gonna go get a car wash. So, I mean, you guys are coming, so let's go. When your hair resembles a lion. Damn, I like washed it last night, and then I slept with it in a bun, and this is what happened. But tip number 1, drink your water. You guys know I always drink my water through a straw, but it actually makes a huge difference whether you're bulking, cutting, or anything to drink water. It helps with digestion, bloating, just keep stuff moving. So make sure you I just always have water with me in my apartment, when I go out, whatever. And you don't realize how much it helps until you start drinking enough. So I drink like a gallon-ish a day. I don't carry a gallon, but I know it's about that. So tip number 1. Does anyone else think car washes are like the most exciting thing ever? Like I refuse to go to the ones where they do it for you because I love it too much. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm like 2 years old. Actually, I think that's pretty well established. I am like 2 years old. 22 going on 2. Okay, tip number 2 that I actually just thought of because I need to follow my own advice. And it's probably common sense, but when you're bulking or just eating a lot of food, you need to prioritize your eating. So like it's 1 o'clock right now, and usually I eat my second meal, lunch, whatever, around 1 o'clock. I woke up at like 10:30 today and ate breakfast at 11, so I'm really not hungry right now. But again, I don't want to like push all my food till the way end of the day and then be eating a butt ton before I go to bed and like feel sick or just like I'm stuffing myself. Like I don't like that. So just make sure you're like getting in calories consistently during the day, whether that means you eat at similar times, similar macros at every meal, or you just, like I know I eat like 5 meals usually a day, and they're all between like 700 and 800 calories. And that's just how I do things. So I'm just gonna head to the grocery store because I want to get a couple things. I do not need food because I leave in a couple days, but I do want to try out a little like recipe that I might be able to like bring with me because it's easy. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go home and eat. I swear the people at Ralph's, like the grocery store I go to, like know me because I'm here every other day. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, so I just got home and I thought tip number 3, probiotics. So this is Raw Probiotics brand, and I've also used Ultimate Flora brand. My mom just sent me these, so I started taking them. But one way you know like a good reliable probiotic from one that just says probiotic and probably isn't going to be that effective is that they need to be refrigerated, because what they are is like healthy bacteria that helps your intestines digest food and absorb nutrients and process them more readily. Now, I know a lot of people take digestive enzymes, and I considered it, but I talked to my coach about it, and I don't take them. And the reasoning behind that is when you take digestive enzymes, your body can become dependent on them if you take them very consistently for a long period of time. And then when you stop taking them, your body can't digest food. So you're kind of like stuck taking digestive enzymes. So I don't take them. I'm daily. I do take probiotics. every day I just take 1 capsule whenever I remember to take it. Usually it's around lunchtime or one of my bigger meals. Okay, so here's gonna be tips number 4 and 5 combined in one. So I have my normal lunch. It's rice, chicken, olive oil. I have a serving of Trader Joe's, so just grilled peppers and onions, avocado, and an egg. So, tip number 4 is gonna be cut the volume bullshit, okay? When I feel like all over social media, there's people being like, add volume eating for the win. And like, yes, when you're cutting, that can be a great thing, but when you're bulking, there's no reason to be like adding a ton of vegetables to your food or zucchini to your oatmeal, like all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna make it harder because a lot of the stuff that's adding volume 1, it's just gonna fill up your stomach with like no calories, so it's not like adding to your bulking macros, and you're just gonna feel super full, and it's gonna add a lot of fiber, which I'll go over later. But choose very like nutrient dense foods, I guess. So like rice has a lot of calories and a lot of carbs. Oil, like avocado, eggs, stuff like that. Like you don't need to be using egg whites, you can use whole eggs, stuff like that. And then my next tip is going to be just like figure out what foods digest well with your body. So I know that kind of goes along with the last thing, but there's certain things that like for me, as my calories have gotten really high, like I'm eating almost 4,000 calories a day right now, and I'm 5'5", I'm a small person, that like my body just doesn't do well with. And it's not because they're like not healthy or have a lot of fiber, my body just doesn't process them well. So for me, some of those things are like sweet potatoes don't do well, like brown rice, beef, nut butter has become a little harder, so I try to just limit it to a few servings a day. But just pay attention to what digests well with your body and what doesn't, because it's different for everyone. So less volume, pay attention to your digestion and how your body does with different foods. Okay. So the Rumi video Q&A thing is about to go down. I think I'm gonna post that one before this one, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. But I'm in a onesie, and it got me thinking. Next tip, I don't know what number this is, wear comfy clothes. I'm not saying to wear a onesie all the time, but you guys know I'm like notorious for always wearing leggings and hating wearing like jeans and constricting clothes, and it has nothing to do with body image. Like you guys know I wear crop tops and shit like that all the time, but I wear leggings even that have like a super tight waistband. I feel like food just doesn't move. I don't know if it's just me, but especially on days when I feel really full, like on rest days I feel 10 times more full than on training days, I wear the comfiest clothes possible. So like earlier I was wearing leggings and a big shirt, or you could just walk around in a onesie. You know, like that'd be totally normal, right? Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, so this has nothing to do with how to bulk. Well, I guess it does, because it has to do with food. But Tay and I just finished our Q&A.
Yes.
And we're feeling nice and festive, so we're gonna make a little Christmas treat. And it's actually very simple. I put the recipe in my Fitness Pal, so I'll put the whole recipe and all the macros in the description box. But here is what you need. Chex, rice Chex, chocolate chips of any kind, powdered sugar, peanut butter, and we're adding these to make them Christmassy. But I don't know if you guys have heard of like Muddy Buddies or
so
Puppy
bomb.
Chow.
So good.
We both freaking love it, and let's see if we can eat it all in 2 days. Just kidding.
That's not.
Step 1, you need a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Next, you need a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips.
Oh, that's a perfect amount.
So we're gonna fill 4 cups of Chex into this Ziploc bag.
Make sure that you have a Ziploc bag so you can toss all the ingredients together. So the bigger the bag, the better.
Now a quarter cup of powdered sugar.
I feel like we're gonna like boil over for it. Okay, close enough.
Dump.
Yes, your melted chocolate and peanut butter. And put it all up in there.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. And shake it like a money maker. Like a salt shaker.
Shake it like a
Salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker.
Just using a quarter cup of M&Ms.
Yum!
Oh, heck yeah. This button is impressive. But I'm about to go to the gym and I'm having 2 rice cakes with 2.5 tablespoons of peanut butter and banana, and then 2 servings of the mix we just made. And by the way, I said I put the recipe in the description box. You saw we just measured everything with like measuring cups, but I'll put it all in like grams too for you like macro trackers. I'm not taking it that seriously, but that's just me. But this is like a serving and a half in here, and then I just said I had like half serving, so I was snacking on it. And next tip, because I totally lost track of what number I'm at, is fiber. And I've talked about this in a bunch of my videos, but I still get asked about it all the time. Fiber is important. It is important to get enough fiber. People preach getting enough fiber, but there is a such thing as too much fiber, and that will cause so much bloating. It can cause constipation. It can cause you to retain water, not retain onto water. So when you're bulking and eating a ton of carbs, like I eat 400 carbs a day, it's really easy to eat a ton of fiber. So that's why you see me eating like simple carbs like rice cakes, white rice instead of brown rice, cream of rice instead of oatmeal, stuff like that, because my digestion just works a lot better. So if you're a bigger person, obviously you can eat more fiber, but for me, I try to stick between 25 and 35 grams a day, and that is like a very important tip that like I didn't realize, because I thought it was like the more fiber the better, but very important. So I'm on my way out to the gym, and the next tip that I thought of, because I think this is where a lot of people fall off track bulking and either can't bulk and can't make themselves gain weight, or end up going way overboard and gaining a lot of unnecessary fat and just end up feeling like unconfident and unhappy. And that is to let go of that all or nothing way of thinking. So I think a lot of people think they either need to be totally in control, be hungry, basically like be cutting, or like stay super lean, or they think that once they start bulking, it's just like free the reins, I can eat whatever the hell I want. If I've learned one thing through these like 7 or 8 months that I've been bulking, it's that does not work. I've had weekends where I go totally off track. I'm just like hanging out with guys and like eating like an asshole and drinking. And it's not even that I gain a lot of weight or anything, I just feel like crap. So people wonder why I like eat pretty clean, or why I like stick to my macros for the most part. And it's for that exact reason, because I just like don't feel good if I don't. Also remember that like it is time to like be enjoying yourself and having fun. So stay in control. Remember, if you go overboard one day, it's okay. Just get back on track the next day. That is important, my friends. Okay, so I'm at the gym. I'm about to go in and train, and so I thought I'd give a little training tip. So, focus on increasing volume, increasing strength, increasing sets, increasing reps. So whether you're training like powerlifting style and solely focusing on getting stronger, or you're training for like bodybuilding stuff, I'm focusing on increasing volume. So whether that's getting an extra rep, an extra set, increasing weight. That's how you're gonna make sure that you're building muscle during your bulk and making sure you're using all the extra food you're eating and putting it to good use. So really focus on your training, because you're not gonna be getting shreddy, but you have a ton of energy, so use it. Okay, so I'm home from the gym and my camera actually died, so I have to make this really fast. But I just made dinner, and it is literally a bowl of randomness because I'm doing Operation Clean Out the Fridge before I leave. So it's just a bunch of rice And then I added these meatless chicken strips because I don't have any actual chicken. And then I seasoned it with turmeric, which actually is supposed to help with digestion. So I started using it. I mean, I like haven't noticed a big a difference or anything. I haven't really been having problems with digestion, but if you're making like Asian-y type stuff, it's actually really, really good. So turmeric. And then I put 2 ounces of kimchi on top, which is a natural probiotic. It's just pickled cabbage. And I talked about probiotics earlier, so that's always good. And then I have, it's like that gross looking stuff. And then I have cashews, and I use a lot of coconut oil. So again, it's just like a big bowl of stuff, you know, just like nutrient dense food. So I think like this bowl of food, which I'm not saying it's like a small bowl of food, is like, let me look. It's like 890 calories. Comment below if you'd be interested in just like a video of just like my favorite bulking like essential foods, because I could totally do that, just like go through all the stuff that I like cannot live without. But I'm actually really hungry, so I'm gonna eat this and catch you guys later. Okay, so it's like 10:30 and I'm sitting here. I'm actually cleaning my hard drive, like totally out of space on my computer, and I have been for a while. I've been like deleting old stuff. It's just not working, but I have my wine, so it's all good. I thought I'd give you guys one more tip and then finish up this vlog because I need to shower. I have stuff to do. And honestly, I think this is like the most important one. If you take anything away from this video, take this tip away. And that is this: remain objective. When you're bulking, it's so easy because all these physical changes are happening that like you're not necessarily happy with, right? Like you're losing your abs, you're gaining fat, whatever. And it's really easy to focus on that. Like I have days where I'll like look back at old pictures and be like, oh my god, like I used to have like crazy abs. But then you have to like check and be like, you're bulking for a reason. Either you like physically need to gain weight, or you're bulking so you can gain muscle and have a better physique in the future. So focus on those positive things. Focus on positive aspects of your body that come with bulking. So like I had no butt before. Like I had a pancake ass, and now I have a little bit of a butt. All my muscles are like way fuller. Like I just have more muscle in general, and I like how that looks. I look more feminine. I don't look like a 12-year-old boy anymore. Shit like that. So focus on like little positive things. And then also just other aspects of life while you're bulking. So like going out with friends, you're getting more food. You don't have to like worry about that crap. Being strong as hell in the gym, having a ton of energy. So like there's so many positives, and I think it's easy in like an industry that focuses so much on like being shredded to be upset that you're not shredded. But there are like so many positive things, so try to focus on those. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. It was kind of all over the place. I hope you guys like that recipe. It's just like a little healthier than the one on the box, but it's really freaking good, so try it. And as always, comment, share, like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.